It's time for our community spotlight. And today I have Stacy Sheeman with the United Way of Ashland. Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me again.
I am so glad that we get to find out what's going on up in your neck of the woods. So do tell what's happening.
This has been a fun week for us. We made our campaign goal as of yesterday. So that is always a relief to me because the importance of that is making sure that we're able to fund our partner agencies in the community so they can do all of their good work. So I can now start sleeping at night a little bit, and that's also very nice to happen. So
Absolutely. Yeah, when you know the money is in, then you can go ahead and so now it's a matter of allocating. So how many agencies do you support?
So currently we support 14 agencies and 24 programs among those 14 agencies, and they serve a variety of needs in the community, ranging from daycare services through homeless services, mental health, domestic violence, substance abuse. I mean, really, they cover the gamut of things that are needed in the community. So this year, we also have a letter of intent out to anybody who's interested in applying for funds for any new programs. And so we'd like to make sure that we're meeting the needs of the community. Those change over time.
Right.
So we're right in the middle of getting that information out to the community. And then they'll start sending in their applications. And I love reading those. It's very fun to see, what people are doing in the community that's creative and innovative, that's meeting the needs of Ashland County residents.
So is there anything that you're kind of looking for specifically? Do you see some needs where people are not meeting those just yet?
Well, what's interesting, we'll see what comes through, because there's always, needs that are unmet. I mean, that's going to be forever. But I do think in Ashland County, we have a huge need for childcare. There's only a few licensed centers. The rest of them are home-based providers or people that are just kind of trading off childcare. And so we know in order for people to be able to work and have stable employment, they need safe places for their children to go. And they need to be quality. I mean, people need to be able to drop their children off for whatever shift that is and feel like they can go and do their workday without, worrying all the time. And so I'd like to see that list of providers grow over time. And childcare is very expensive at the front end and what parents are paying, but it's a very expensive service to provide as well. So it'll be interesting to see if anybody is looking to fulfill that need in the community. I definitely would say that we see mental health, especially with the pandemic, growing. I think that there's some things probably happening in the substance abuse world that's related to mental health. We'll see what comes through. It's an interesting time.
Absolutely. And I know that that things always shift. So I guess if anybody has an idea, they just need to talk to you.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And is that process a pretty easy one, or do you have to present something? How does that work?
I would not say it's easy. I mean, I think that having agencies go through our process, it's pretty rigorous. And that's because we want to make sure that the funding that we are providing is getting spent well in the community and that they know what they're doing. So the LOIs that are happening right now, those are for new programs because we want to make sure that we are not stagnant. We want to make sure that we are actually meeting the needs of what, like you said, like things are ever changing. So we want to make sure that we're meeting those needs now, and not with just maybe historical programs that continue to make a difference too. So that'll be probably a smaller pool of dollars versus our existing partner agencies who will reapply for funding for programs that they are providing in the community that really make kind of a large, wider, more macro impact. So that's a separate application process for them as well. So there's interviews that happen. We review application materials, demographics, some financials of the organization, and we don't make it hard, but we want to make sure that they're able to provide high quality services to the community.
Yeah, that's very good. So, what about events? I know that this has been kind of a strange year. So, have you got
Mhm.
anything event wise that's on the horizon?
That is a great question. We don't have any like new events that are happening right now. We kind of want the weather to break a bit. We do fun Fridays during the summer. So, um, one Friday in June, July, and August. And we are really hoping that we're going to be able to do those. We usually bring in some entertainment. In summers past, we've brought food in. We'll probably do more individual treats this time just to try to keep up with, making sure that people are safe and healthy. Um, but we do have our card giveaway. So we have been working all year long to sell raffle tickets for this cute little Chevrolet that we have from Bill Harris dealership in town. And so we're going to be meeting them at the dealership and pulling out the winner this weekend. It's a little Chevy Trax, and we've done that for the last 4 years with them. And so somebody's going to walk away with a new car this weekend, and that's exciting.
Fantastic. That is exciting. So, okay, what else have you got going on that you want to tell us about?
Well, those are kind of the top three to me, like right now. I think everybody always thinks when we wrap up campaign, it's like you get this huge breather, and for us,
Yeah.
we're just moving into like it does happen for like a day, and then we're moving into like planning for the next campaign. So, um, we'll enjoy it for a couple days, and then just get ready to get prepared for the next one coming up.
Fantastic. Well, friends, I think you're doing a great job there in Ashland County. And in case you're wondering about, doing concerts or events or anything, we do have a radio station. Do like to bring in
Yes,
artists. So if you ever want to partner,
we will be in
keep us,
touch.
yeah,
Yes,
keep us in mind.
yes.
Well, how can people get a hold of
We
you?
actually will talk because I've got a thing in August that we've got slated that might be the perfect venue. So
Okay.
we'll talk more.
Okay. All right. So what have you got? How can people get in touch with you?
They can reach us on the website. I think is the easiest. If they want to know more information, take a look at uwashlandooh.org. And then all of our events are always posted there. We try to have the most current information. If you're interested in applying for funding, we're still accepting those applications. There's a tab there that people can see what those requirements are, and just get to know us a little bit more.
Help, what's the easiest way? To that website as well?
Yes, yes, absolutely. Or you can give us a call at the office, 419-281-5551.
All right. Stacy, thank you so much for taking some time to
Thank
talk to
you.
me today.
It was very fun. I'm always glad to see you on a Friday.
Yeah. And we'll catch up again next month.
Okay, sounds good.